Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I'm making this video because this is something that I've been going through in this period of my life and I want to talk about it. So today in this video I will be talking about procrastination. Now, for the past few weeks or so, I have been procrastinating like crazy. Like, whether that's schoolwork or, studying, cleaning, posting content. Like, it's really a lot. And I feel like people downplay people who procrastinate a lot to being lazy, when really it's really a mental thing. Okay, procrastination is really a mental thing. You really want to do something, but you just can't bring yourself to get up and actually do those things, which is very annoying, especially if you're a person who has a lot of ambition, a lot of goals, a lot of things that you want to do, but you cannot find yourself actually getting up and do those things. Now, I was reading articles and stuff, and I came across something that talks about trusting yourself. Now, when I was reading the article, it was like, to start trusting yourself, you have to stop breaking promises that you make. And I was like, my procrastination. When I tell myself that I'm going to study, I usually say like, I'm going to study at, let's say, like 3. Mind you, I tell myself I'm going to study at 3. I accept that I'm going to study at 3. I'm like, okay, I'm going to study at 3. Okay, 3 goes around. I don't do it. I'd be like, I'm going to do it at 3:30. 3:30 comes around. I don't feel like doing it. I'm going to do it at 4. And then the cycle just repeats and repeats and repeats. That already is telling yourself that you don't trust actually what you're going to say. And over time, you're going to keep not trusting yourself, not believing yourself into anything that you say you're going to do, which causes procrastination. So, I say this. What I've started doing now that I've realized that I was giving myself false promises, I started to, tell myself I'm going to do these things and actually follow through. Now, I'm not going to say it's easy, because it's not, especially as someone who procrastinated for a good while. It's going to take time. And I don't mean, just overstep to big things. Like, let's say you're like, okay, now that I know that I'm making false promises, I'm going to do this every single day. I'm going to work out every single day. I'm going to make sure I do this every single day. No, you don't have to start big. Especially if you get overwhelmed. You do not have to start big at all. You can start as small as just waking up in the morning. You can make an alarm saying, okay, I'm going to make this promise to myself that I am going to wake up at 8:30 so I can, be early in the morning and have more time for my day. And I'm not going to say first try you're going to automatically, start, being consistent. You're going to start being consistent the more that you keep practicing. Yes, you're going to have slip-ups. Okay, that happens. But as long as you're, keep consistently doing it, you're doing it. And the more you consistently do it, the more you're going to start believing yourself when you say you're going to do these things, the more you're going to start trusting yourself, and the less procrastination that happens, the less you're going to procrastinate. And I started applying that. I started applying that with my schedules. Okay? I make a schedule, every assignment on what I'm going to do after school. Like if I have homework, I tell myself, okay, I'm going to put this in my reminders, and then once it's in my reminders, once I get home, I'm going to do it. And I kept doing that. And now, I've made the habit of writing in my reminders what I'm going to do. And I get home, I look at my reminders, and I do it. I talk fast. But, yeah. So now, I be doing assignments before the due date. As soon as they bring it up, put in my reminders, get home, do it. Same with social media. I low-key been doom scrolling. That can also cause procrastination. But I told myself, okay, we're going to use social media at this and this specific time. I'm going to start reading more, start doing this more, and I started consistently doing it. It wasn't hard, yes, but I was able to do it. So now I'm less on social media, more reading articles, more reading, etc., etc. So I started trusting myself more. I started trusting what I'm going to do. Same with chores, same with everything else. It's the same thing with everything else. You have to start trusting yourself. When you say you're going to do it, do it. And the more that you trust yourself, the less you're going to procrastinate, the less you're going to feel lazy, the less you're going to start feeling like you're not doing anything. And the more you're going to be fulfilling your, goals, the more that ambition that you have gets fulfilled. Just hear me out on that. But that is all I want to talk about for this video. I will see you guys in the next one, and I'm going to make this a promise, okay? Making this promise to myself that I post more content. So, yes. Bye, guys.